My name is Jessie and I am 24 years old. I'm currently in a temp position for the Department of Health and Human Services, working in the Property and Assets Division. I'm currently doing a lot of work with contracts to do with the Salvation Army and that department to house homeless people. So they're renovating a lot of safe houses and half houses to make them more habitable. So that's a great project to be involved in, especially, and to be able to go and tour the properties after the work's been done.
Did you have contact with these homeless people?
I did, yes, I did. So both my parents are from New Zealand. They moved over to Perth, Western Australia, and they met there. And when I was about 5, we moved back to New Zealand to be closer to the family, of course. And my dad was a marine engineer, so he worked a lot in shipping, and he found a job working over in Tonga. So we moved over there for about 2 years. After that it was to Fiji, so we lived in Fiji for 2 years, then back to Tonga for a couple more, and then we moved to Papua New Guinea, and then we moved to Queensland, Cairns, Queensland, for my high school years. So that was when I was 12, came back to Australia.
So what was your favourite of the Pacific Islands?
It would have to say Tonga. I had a lot of really fond memories from Tonga. That's where I spent most of my childhood. So it's a very laid-back culture, very tiny place. It's actually the only island nation left with its own monarchy. So, but it was very laid-back, very, very simple life, which was good. So you didn't have a lot of things that you wanted, but you had everything you needed. Coming from the countries that I lived in, where, as I said, it was a very simple life. You have to do without a lot of luxuries. Coming to Cairns from those places, it was quite terrifying. Coming into a Western society when you spent most of your life living in a very third world place, you do realise what's actually important. So, for example, in primary school, when I did year 7, all the girls were wearing makeup already, and all I wanted to do was just ride my bike around and climb trees still. So I felt quite odd. I felt like I'd missed out on like this massive memo for life at that age. So it was difficult to adjust. I had a lot of difficulties adjusting, but it was a feeling I got used to, moving around so much. I was always the new kid, so you do learn to adapt. You do learn to become used to those feelings you're very much isolated, and as much as you can make friends and everything, you still don't feel like you're really a part of that for a while. So but coming here, it was a big change, but it was something that I had to deal with. You have to deal with it.